welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. This morning I am out on a long run with my friend Esme, who you all have met before in previous vlogs to try run for love with her, and then also more recently a couple of runs here in Bristol, including one where we got very stuck in cow poop for quite a long time. This morning it is a beautiful day and we're just heading out along the river. Got the canal to our left here. A bit roady at the moment, but I'm wearing my trail shoes because in a little bit we're going to be heading along to Colham River Park, which is a beautiful park. I've done a couple of runs there before, introduced to me by a guy called Rory, who I also vlogged my run with him, and yeah, it's absolutely stunning, so very excited for this run. So everyone, just in case you're wondering, no motorcycles or guns, which is good to know. Not a problem we usually have to deal with here in the UK, but very good to know that they're taking it seriously. Last time we were on this route, or I was on this route, was during training for, I think it was MCC, and it was a 30k run. Actually, I think it was supposed to be like, not quite 30k, it was supposed to be like 26 or something. Anyway, it was alright weather, and then about 7k in, it just started pouring with rain, and I couldn't bring my phone out to check where I was, so I just got like horrendously lost. Managed to find my way back in the end because I had to escape into a cafe. My biggest fear was that my phone was going to die from water damage and I wasn't going to be able to find my way back. But you know, had water, had food, pretty much planned on living in the woods until it stopped raining. Anyway, found my way back to 30 something K in the end. It's a beautiful route. I have to say it's a lot nicer now that it's sunny and I'm not being like rained on very heavily. Esme and I have just been chatting about what we have coming up because I know that Esme, like me, injured herself recently. How did you injure yourself again? What happened?
I went trail running. Don't let that stop you trail running. I wasn't looking where I was going and tripped over and ruptured ligament in my ankle, which is not a pretty sight.
No.
But I'm back now.
Good.
Still trail running through mud.
Here we go. How long did you have to take out?
So 6 weeks of no running, and then I slowly got back into it. But we were just saying like it was quite a nice reason to go back to the gym, particularly like the winter months and strengthen back up.
Yeah.
Around your ankle. So yeah, that's good.
Nice. Do you have anything coming up now? Or are you just working your way back really slowly or what?
Yeah, so I'm still doing kind of mid to long runs by myself, and then gone back to track training actually just this week.
Yeah.
Which was a little bit tough, but really enjoyed the feeling of it, and it's nice to mix it up. So I'll probably keep doing that, and then in July, sort of longer term plan, me and my friend have signed up to a triathlon.
Triathlon?
Yes.
Woo!
Which I feel like
That means you have to swim.
that means I have to swim.
Go on then, in you get.
Yeah, I haven't swum in the river. I wouldn't recommend it. So yeah, a little bit of different training, but I think it'll just be fun. Probably will do a couple of swimming races just to get used to being
In the water.
In the water with lots of people.
Yeah, nice. I don't think I'm going to be doing a triathlon anytime soon. This run is practically a duathlon. Practically swimming through this. A little bit muddy. It is crazy mucky here. Last time I came along, like I said, it was kind of middle of summer, but it had been raining a lot. I didn't think it could get much muckier than that, but I was obviously wrong because I can barely stay upright, but thank goodness it's flat because my run in Dorset a couple of weeks ago showed me that actually mud on the flats is one thing. Mud on hills, you end up like skiing down the hill, the opposite direction to where you want to go. We found a wooded section, so we're up from the river now. The hope was that it would be less muddy, but is it less muddy?
Yeah, it's getting less muddy. There's more we go up.
Let's see the shoes. Oh wow, yeah, those are good.
I'll choose things like
Nice.
that.
Yeah, mine were blue. chat about cross training, because Esme, you do cycling, you go to the gym, you do like loads of different sessions as well. And recently, since my injury, which I'll tell you about in a minute, thank you, I've been doing loads of gym work, like 2 to 3 times a week, trying to fit in, you know, a deadlift day, squat day, and an upper body day as well, because our body strength is still very important for runners. I found that more than anything, it just keeps me kind of interested. Like, not that I'm not interested in running, but actually when I don't have a goal, my motivation to train like super intensely definitely wanes. Do you want to go up or down?
Down.
Down, okay. So actually having the strength training kind of like tick box 3 exercises a week means that I'm still training loads, but it's not necessarily all running. I mean, I would do cycling, but I'm terrified of the roads in Bristol. But yeah, it's really nice. And then also, top tip for motivation, find yourself some running friends. Esme here goes to track, and then also like we do some long runs together, which I don't think I would have come out this far if it hadn't been for the fact that I was meeting Esme. So yeah, find yourself some running friends. If you can, join a running group. Doesn't have to be like super serious as well. It can literally just be, you know, a 5k, 10k loop in your local area that ends at the pub. You know, it doesn't have to be intimidating. Obviously there are really serious track clubs, but then there are also, you know, running and beer, running and pizza. I know there are several here in Bristol that kind of like prioritize the pub as much as the running, if not more. How serious is your like run club thing?
It is quite serious. So it's a Bristol Athletics Club, but I would say there's a huge range of people. So
yeah,
people I train with are from like maybe 18 up to 60 or 17.
Oh, okay, nice.
It's so fantastic because everyone's super friendly, and also there's people of all levels. So like on Friday, the session we'll do is get split into your ability group, and it just means that you don't feel you're being left behind or anything. It's really motivating to have people to push with.
Yeah, and do you find yourself racing people?
Yeah. I mean, I definitely run faster than by myself.
Yeah.
I get more of a kick out of it, and
well, so you don't have to think of the sessions.
Exactly, that's exactly
like you get someone else being like, okay, this is what you're doing. You can't really say, yeah, I don't really fancy that.
As I say, my legs are tired.
Yeah, because they're like, okay, well, yeah, you'll just be left behind.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I mean, I haven't joined a track club because I'm self-employed. I prefer to run in the middle of the day, especially in winter. Running in the dark just but actually, if what you need is someone to kick you out the door when you come home from work at like 6:30, then meeting up with people, whether it's official or just friends, can be one of the best things. I used to do it when I was at uni, and Tuesdays and Thursdays did track, and it was the bomb. Got in loads of great sessions. Heading back via Troopers Hill. Come here a couple of times. It's so pretty. Let's go. We're not even in the main park yet, and I have to stop running. It's such a joke. Whew. So I did deadlift day yesterday, and my legs don't work. Definitely one downside to mixing strength training and running. Whew, your runs suddenly become a lot harder. But if your goal is to run really long distances, then actually starting a long run on legs that are already like broken, it's quite a good idea, because actually, although we're only doing like, I don't know, 15k or something today, Already it feels like I've done 15k and we're only on 11. And this hill is horrendous, but actually, if you run an ultra, hills do feel horrendous because you just done 30, 40, 50k. So, kind of good practice. Usually, I do my long run first and then leg day the day afterwards, or even the day after that, but so that you actually get the most out of your long run. But yesterday the weather was horrendous and today the weather's beautiful, so I thought make the most of the horrible weather by going to the gym, make the most of the nice weather by coming up here. And this is the top of Troopers Hill, this is the chimney, and used to be mining I think here, now it's a nature reserve. There's Esme, blue and egg. Whew. Oh my god, my legs. Nice though, isn't it? Made it to the top, took some photos. Now we're kind of heading round this like really nice traily bit. Done it a few times before. Hello puppy, it's a puppy, it's a puppy. Hi. Oh, I want to bring my own dog. So this bit gets a little bit like gnarly, super nice. So let's go. Oh my god, this is beautiful. Oh, yeah. Not bad. Okay, I can't vouch for the ground here. Oh shit, I think I did this in summer and it was okay. Okay, this is a walking situation. This is crazy. Such tiny little divots, but they're so steep. Nice. Neither Esme or I actually know where we're going. I've done this route, like a bit of this from the other direction, but that was once and it was like almost a year ago, so I don't really know where we're going, but it's one of my favourite things, as you know, about trail running. It's just getting lost, having fun. You having fun?
Having great fun.
Yeah, how's the ankle?
Holding up well actually.
Good.
Good practice for it.
Good. Nice. Yeah, there's definitely good stabilisation practice, unless you go wrong, and then it's really bad stabilisation practice. Okay, so we are 11.25 kilometres into the run. I did sort of say, well, we agreed, didn't we? There would be like 12 or 13 kilometres maybe. Anyway, we are not less than 2 kilometres away from home. So it's going to be a little bit longer than that, but that's fine. So it's fine, is that fine?
Yeah, it's fine.
The alternative, of course, is just walking back, which is potentially even worse because you're out for even longer. At least it's a beautiful route and this is the fun bit, so I want to make the most of it. we've just been espousing the joys of cemeteries. Sounds really weird, but hear us out. Okay, so the thing is, cemeteries have been here for like minimum 100 years, quite often a lot more. They got loads of nature in there, and they got these beautiful old trees that have been there for hundreds of years, potentially. And no one's going to build on them, hopefully, because you'd have to dig up people's beloved friends and family. Like, not great for your new housing project. And yeah, I just think they're really beautiful. And for anyone who doesn't know, I went to Salisbury Cathedral School for 5 years of my life, so I did spend quite a lot of my life like in a cemetery, essentially, in a graveyard. But I always saw the beauty in it rather than the creepiness, and also probably helped I wasn't allowed to watch horror films, so I haven't actually experienced many scary situations in somewhere like this, but I just find them really nice. A nice bit of green in the centre of a city as well. And Arnolfsvale is our local one, and it is so beautiful. So yeah, head to your local cemetery. So now we're heading back a little bit cross country along Netton Park, which lap 8. That's what we said we were going to do. 7-8 miles. Nearly back. Got a couple of kilometres of road after this, which is nice and flat at the very least, if not super nice. And then we're back. And then I'll just jog a 1.5 kilometres back home. Should be a good week's worth of running at that point. I think about 35k for the week, plus three gym sessions. Perfect. Bristol city centre, Hannon Lock, Bath. So you can connect this up to the Bristol to Bath cycle path and do like one big loop there, and it is really beautiful. It's a nice way of getting like not too many hills and on a really nice long run. So I've done it a couple of times, and you can do anywhere from like 20k to, I mean literally as long as you want to go, but like 20k to 40k. Good for a nice long run without actually like doing it. Just dropped off Esme, and I'm doing a couple of kilometres back home by myself. So nice to get out with a friend. We were just saying how like we've done a couple of plods here and there, you know, maybe a 10k. I've not done more than that since my injury without other people, and you know, it's going to be good practice for me to actually just get out by myself and get it done. But at the moment, in terms of, you know, having fun and having a bit of motivation, getting out with her is just the best thing. So I promised I'd give a bit of an update on my heel. So it kind of was sore for like 2.5 months, to the point that like I could run, but in most pairs of shoes it was quite painful. Thankfully, over the last, I mean, I guess it was like over Christmas, New Year sort of time, I was running a little bit less and running a little bit less strenuously, and it just kind of got better. It still hurts in some pairs of shoes, but like to the point that I actually don't really think about it, and that is the nicest feeling, because I genuinely got to the point where I was kind of like, maybe it's just gonna hurt always and I'm just gonna have to suck it up. But thankfully it seems to not be doing that. It is, I would say, 95% better, which is good news, because it means I can actually start training without actually starting training already with an injury, which is obviously not a position you want to be in. So good news. Miles, 16 kilometers done. When I get to the edge of this park, I'm gonna walk the last bit back because my entire posterior chain is like, help, stop please, after yesterday's gym session. So I'm gonna stretch it out for the last little bit home and call it a day Very happy with that. Let's have a look. 16.2. And a gorgeous day for it. 16.22 kilometers, 1 hour 40, 608 per kilometer. We did actually stop, so it's a little bit slower than that, but that's okay. I wanted to take loads of nice pictures because it's not often you get a sunny day like this in the middle of January, and after all the rain recently, it's just very happy to be able to get out in the sunshine. It has, in fact, though, given me 3 days of recovery, which feels completely obscene, and also I will not be able to do that. And it's told me that I'm maintaining my fitness. What the hell? Can't that be like improving fitness? Getting fitter? Try hard enough. Hey ho. I don't entirely trust these watches. So I'm gonna sign off there. Loved that run. Hope you enjoyed coming along on it as well, from the comfort of your own sofa slash chair slash bed slash wherever you are. If you did enjoy this vlog, please do give it a thumbs up. Hopefully I'll be managing to get out lots this January. I've got a couple of, well, one race planned and a couple of outings with friends as well, to hopefully more beautiful places. That is the goal, and I'll of course be bringing you guys along with me. My GoPro absolutely hates the cold, so I sort of need to pack like extra chargers and extra batteries and extra SD cards and the whole shebang, because it's just not a fan. But anyway, I will be bringing you along with me for sure, and that is it for today. Again, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.